Alright, hi guys, I'm Emma, and today I'm going to talk about a very important topic to me. So, show of hands, how many of you can say you've read at least one diverse book in the last month? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not many make a conscious effort to read multicultural lit. However, in recent months, diversity in lit, particularly young adult fiction, has become a hot topic. Bloggers are demanding that the world's population be better represented in an industry that is largely populated by blonde girls and blue-eyed guys. There's a lack of diversity in publishing house employees as well. Publishers Weekly's 2014 salary survey says that 89% of respondents identified as white. There is hope for the industry, though. Many campaigns, specifically We Need Diverse Books, deserve focus, and there are many books that do a great job of expressing diversity in natural, fluid ways, and I will talk about several today. This speech is not to persuade you of the need for diversity in young adult lit, and the topic cannot be fully explored in 6 minutes. Instead, I will navigate several of the great achievements that have been made and state the obvious. Literature is a place to find those like us and learn about someone different, and it's quite simple to see why we need diverse books. We Need Diverse Books is a campaign that started with the Twitter hashtag on April 24th, 2014, and 5 days later it trended. In their mission statement, they define themselves as a grassroots organization created to address the lack of diverse, non-majority narratives in the children's literature. We Need Diverse Books is committed to the ideal that embracing diversity will lead to acceptance, empathy, and ultimately equality. The whole movement stemmed from an announcement of a Book Expo America panel that consisted of only white males. There's nothing wrong with white guys, but the panel is supposed to reflect an industry of powerful authors, and those include white females, black males, Asian females, etc. We Need Diverse Books has all of the above on their core team, according to their website. They have 27 team members, plus 7 executive committee, and 3 additional officers. The executive committee consists of Ellen O, the organization president, Aisha Saeed, vice president of strategy, Marika Nijkamp, vice president of finance, Lamar Giles, vice president of communications, I.W. Gregorio, vice president of development, Miranda Paul, vice president of outreach, and Meg Medina, board member. A Publishers Weekly article explained that the listed above hosted a panel at BEA, and more than 300 attended. At the panel, they announced many initiatives, including a publishing contract award with a small publisher, Diversity in the Classroom, which is a book program that launched in January 2015 in Washington, D.C. area schools, and Children's Literature Diversity Festival, which will also be in D.C., and they aim for the inaugural year to be 2016. We Need Diverse Books is depending on booksellers, librarians, teachers, and bloggers to spread the word and promote all kinds of books. And that's where I come in. As a book blogger, I read, review, and promote books on a weekly basis. And lots of bloggers, myself included, promote We Need Diverse Books. I've compiled a list of diverse books that I've enjoyed and am anticipating, and I'll pass this out after my speech, and I encourage you to take one. I'd love to talk about all the diverse books I know, but that would take much too long. So I'm going to focus on 4. The first book is My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga, and right off the bat, it's a diverse author, and this book is about a Turkish girl who suffers from depression and suicidal thoughts, and she meets a boy in an online suicide support group, and they make a suicide pact. There's not only cultural diversity, but there's a focus on mental health, which is an important topic. Next is Lies We Tell Ourselves by Robin Talley. It's set in the civil rights era, and it focuses on the integration of a Virginia high school. There's a heavy focus on civil rights and the treatment of black people in the 1950s. This is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It's the first in the Lunar Chronicles series, and they're futuristic retellings of classic fairy tales. There's great character diversity in that Cinder is part Asian, Winter is half black and half Indian, and there are many Chinese and Japanese characters. There's also fantastic cultural diversity. None of the books are set in America, and they all take place in East Asia, France, Africa, and even the moon. Finally, I have Like No Other by Una LaMarche. It explores the relationship of a Hasidic Jewish girl and an East Indian boy. And you can learn a lot about Judaism, particularly the Hasidic branch from this book, and so it expresses great religious diversity. There are so many others, many of which are on this handout, that feature and promote diversity, and I encourage you to consider reading some of them. The publishing industry has a long way to go before it accurately reflects the world's diversity through employees, authors, and books. We Need Diverse Books is making a difference, and I can expect it to continue to gain support and make this important issue known. There are already plenty of diverse books appearing and getting the deserved attention. I personally love learning about those different from me and discovering new worlds that diverse books offer. After all, that's what books are for, right? I hope you'll consider more carefully the books that you read and make more diverse choices. Thank you.